Everybody, thanks for joining me. We are going to hit some of my favorite thrift stores, 2 Goodwills in really close proximity to each other. So I thought I'd just kind of show you some things I see in the store, and then when I'm all finished, I'll show you what I got. Hopefully I find some treasures. So here we go. So here we are at the first one. This is a brand new Goodwill. It's only been here a couple months at this point. Alright, so we're out of the first Goodwill. It was fantastic. And now we're going to the old Goodwill in the same town. It's probably a mile away. And it is, it's also fantastic. So the interesting thing about these Goodwills, they are probably about a 35 to 40 minute drive from my house, depending on how long it takes me to get through the town. Life is so subjective to lights, you know? Anyways, so there are quite a few Goodwills that are closer to me than these two. But interestingly, these are closer to a larger city, but in a outskirting rural town. And their prices and their merchandise is so much better than my local Goodwills. I don't know what the deal is. My local Goodwill recently just raised every book to $4.99. Every book. That's the little Chick-fil-A book that comes with the kids' meal. That's, you know, all the way up to, you know, like a more valuable book. And it just seems absurd to me. Like, I don't know. But anyways, so these are closer to a larger city. The prices are better and the selection is better. I don't know if the selection is better because of the large city. You know, maybe, you know, it's distributed to the rural areas around the city. I know they are not in the same, like, group of Goodwills that most of mine are in. There's also a coupon online that you can get. If you spend over $20, you can get 20% off. My Goodwill does not do that either. So it's just such a great experience. So what happened was there was this original Goodwill that we're going to go to here now, and they started building a new Goodwill. And the new Goodwill, you know, took some time to be built, and it is finally opened. But they still had a lease on the property for the old Goodwill. So for a time period, they're operating both Goodwills in this town. I have to say, I am going to miss the old Goodwill a little bit, and I don't quite understand why we have to build all of these new Goodwills. I don't quite understand that. You know, for a company that's all about reusing and repurposing, why are we building brand new vehicles? Or not vehicles, brand new buildings. And this one that they just built, like the layout, the parking lot, I don't know who thought it up. It was poorly planned. It is definitely a better space than what they were in previously, and you'll see this building here soon. But the parking is atrocious. I don't know what that's all about. So, all that to be said, this old Goodwill is only going to be here a couple more months, which will be bittersweet to see it go. It is in this old building, and sometimes, if you're lucky, the rental space above the Goodwill will have a self-defense class going on, or some sort of like aerobics class, and there'll be all sorts of like stomping, and you'll think like, the sky is It's so funny. Last time I was here, there was some sort of malfunction with the radio, and they couldn't figure it out. They couldn't get it off. They couldn't fix it. I don't know. They apologized as soon as it came in. They said, we don't know what's going on with the radio. But anyways, I love it. I love the nostalgia of it. I am really going to miss this location. And so for a short time, I am enjoying hitting both locations. So we are here. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so here it is. So yellow tag's here too. Okay, so before I play music again, I'm looking at some Halloween costumes, but there is some stomping above. It's not as bad as I've heard before. I'm gonna see if you can hear it. They must have a low turnout today. That's cute. Oh no, we're losing it. Right, I'm back out. This store definitely did not have as much as it has had in the past. I don't know, maybe they're transitioning to that move. They're busy putting out their Halloween merch. So today, just for reference, today's July 3rd. I guess, you know, other than Christmas, they can't really do back to school so much. But goodness, yikes. So anyways, I'm heading home now. I do have to run into Walmart and pick up some groceries before I get home, and then I will get everything out and show you everything I got, and that will conclude this video. I must say, 2 Goodwills is a lot, and I enjoy it, but I don't know how people do a circuit of Goodwills that they hit, you know, multiple in a day and just make a whole day of it. It gets tiresome. I don't know. Coffee, maybe. Okay, I'm back home. It's actually another day because my Walmart extravaganza just led to a pretty long evening. But I'm ready to show you everything I got, and I have a couple things that I got at a thrift store about a week prior to this little shopping trip that I'll show you too. But here's everything I got from the stores I was in that we were in together. I spent about $70 total, give or take a smidgen. So let's dive in. Okay, so I've got this fun Marvel, it's kind of like a 3D wall hanging. I don't think you can really see the 3D aspect of it here on video. It's pretty large. It's about 3 feet across the top, probably 2 feet down the sides. There are a couple little bumps on it. I mean, it's not like a high quality piece of art, but even so, to buy it new would be pretty expensive. My boys will be thrilled to have this in their room. But the little bump that I did see, let's see here. You can see there's a couple of little bumps on the corner. This I can touch up very easily with a black paint pen or even a Sharpie. That's one of the great things about the color black. And then there is another little spot. Where is it? Oh, here. You can see. And I mean, it's probably like a composite cardboard frame. It's not even wood, but they will love it. This was $14.49, and then I did have the 20% off coupon that I used, so it was actually 20% off. But so there's that. I don't know if it has the original. It looks like something from Hobby Lobby, but I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say where it was originally from. No. Yeah, I don't even see a year. But got that. Then I got this book about Christopher Columbus and his sons. So I have a few other of these books by this author. Actually, I have these two right here that are on the back. I have George Washington's World and Augustus Caesar's World. You can see brand new, this was $15.95, and it might even be more now, depending how long ago this was bought. These books by Guinevere Foster are excellent educational books. So here's all the versions that she has. We don't have, yeah, so this will be our third of her books, unless there's more than are even listed here. I would really like to check out The World of William Penn, as well as Abraham Lincoln's World, but really brings the information to life. So anyways, that was $2.29. Great price for that, and a great find as well. And I couldn't resist these. Oh my goodness, look at them. So this brand, Sperry, and I think that's how you say it, is very expensive. They make really nice shoes. As you can see, these look like practically brand new. There's a little smudge here on the white shoelace, but you know, come on. That could happen anywhere. And even the inside. So these were $12.79. I'm hoping they will fit my daughter. If not, I can return them. These Goodwills allow returns for 7 days. So I just thought they were so pretty. Oh my goodness, just gorgeous. And then I bought this little grab bag. I love these grab bags because you can find just the coolest things in them. The reason I bought this was for this brand new package of chapstick here on the very front. I like these chapsticks almost as much as I like Burt's Bees, but it's brand new. So this was $2.49. I figured it was at least worth the $2.49 for the pack of chapsticks. Okay, I just looked it up on Walmart.com. So at my Walmart, my local Walmart, this exact pack of these lip balms is $7.49. I had no idea they were that much money. Holy moly. So incredible deal for that. And there's other things in here. So let's open it up and see what else I got. Okay, so this is actually a 4-pack of little products here. Onyx Professional 4-pack Total Foot Spa. So there's a foot soak, a foot scrub, a soothing foot mask, and hydrating lotion. So I guess you could just do like a little pedicure with this. It's kind of cool. Step 1, it's citrus mint. Then, step 2, they're all citrus mint. Neat, huh? I should probably look this up now and see what it's worth. Okay, so at my Walmart, this was $8.92. Insane, right? So it's pretty fun. Pretty neat. Right, and then I was looking through the yarn. They had a few bags with some nice cotton in it, brand new. These are all like actually individually wrapped inside the bag. This is Sugar and Cream cotton yarn. These are great to make dishcloths with. It's Lily. And I just thought it was so pretty. I liked the kind of speckled yarn there. So this is $4.49, which is also a good deal for these. The cotton yarn is pricey. I would have bought more if I was heavily into doing things with cotton yarn because the pricing was really great and there were some other colors. But this is all I bought of this. Yeah, this is the Sugar and Cream variety there with that. And then this was really neat. So I've never seen these before. Williams Mug Shaving Soap for a lasting lather. There are 6 boxes in here. So I looked this up because I knew nothing about it. And actually it's quite valuable. On eBay it's going pretty quickly. Either they stopped making it or it's hard to get or something. So I bought these to resell. There was only the one bag of them, and it was $4.49. And then this is a spiced hot pad by Alice's Cottage. So I've never been to Alice's Cottage. I don't know if it still exists. I often find things with this packaging. I've had like little coasters and just a bunch of different things. I think maybe even like a linen dishcloth or something. It is or was a local shop near me. But this has like some spices in it, and you can put something, you know, hot on it, and then that will release some of the scents. So I thought that was fun, because what I envisioned using this for is I have a tea kettle that I keep on my stove, towards the back of my stove. And when I preheat my stove, it gets hot because the air blows out from the stove back. And I'm always like, you know, pulling out a hot mat to set it on, or a trivet. And so I thought this would be kind of nice to just set that on whenever, you know, in those circumstances. And here it tells us what is inside: cinnamon, chips, cloves, and allspice. It says make sure the spices are evenly distributed. And so this was $3.49. And then I've never seen this before. So I remember Littlest Pet Shop. Oh, they made the coolest things. Like, the vintage things are so cool. I know that there still are Littlest Pet Shops and people are wild about them, but the vintage stuff was just beautiful, well thought out, so fun, so neat. Now, I have never seen the cartoon series here, Chloe as Cleopatra. I must say this is a little peculiar. I don't understand exactly what this is, but it's the Treehouse Gang. It is still factory sealed. This is, it was $3.49, but it's just part of a little series they did in the, I think it was the 90s that I discovered. Yeah, here, this was from 1995. So I bought this to resell, but it really got me thinking about the Littlest Pet Shop. Oops. Anyways, there you have that. And now I think we're down to our clothing items. So this, they had out the Halloween things. They had out the costumes, and they had this with the costumes, which is a little, I think it's like a dance outfit or a ballerina outfit, but it's gorgeous. Look at it. Oh my goodness. The color combination, this antique blue and this, you know, baby pink and the white. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. And this is made by, I had to look it up for like sizing, Weissman. Beautiful condition. And so I bought this for my 5-year-old little girl. She's really enjoying dressing up right now. She has a little princess dress, and she has a Snow White old Halloween costume that she just loves to put on. And twirl around in and have a great time. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, she would love this. I'm assuming she would probably be a ballerina in this. But that's up to her. And so then I thought, like, if I keep looking at all the different Halloween costumes and just kind of collect up, some beautiful ones like this, I could make like a dress up box for her, maybe for Christmas, and it would be super, super fun. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Might be a Christmas idea for her. I always like to do some new things and some secondhand things for Christmas for my children, and as well as some practical items. So this could be like one of the used things for her. But gorgeous. I just fell in love with it. Okay, so this is a t-shirt for an older daughter. I thought it was pretty. It is a little worn, but for $2.99, well, it was 20% off of that. I thought it would be fine for her to just, wear, not for like, to go somewhere good, but just run around. This, I thought I knew somebody who would want this. I was talking to them about it, and I picked it up for them. This is, I've never heard of this brand, but apparently it's a thing. They have a website, THRIFT. They make like kind of, I don't know, unique clothing. I don't know what the style is particularly, or what to call it. So this is a men's small shirt, but THRIFT is selling on eBay, so I suppose I will just sell it since I now have it. It was $2.99. It was in the women's section, but I'm pretty sure it's a man's. And then a couple things for a little child. It's kind of vary in size a little. I always kind of look the next couple sizes up. So this is a 6, just a beautiful Children's Place sweater dress. It was $4.99. Thought that was really pretty. It looks great condition. Another little sweater dress. Has some metallic and this love here. This is made by a Kohl's brand, and this is just a 5 or a 5T, somewhere around there. This was $1.99. That was a really good deal for that. And I thought this was so fun. It's kind of a Valentine's Day theme, but you could wear it anytime, really. It's beautiful. The pink and the red and the sequin fun. This was $4.99, and this was by Cat and Jack. And then this dress, I am a sucker for a gorgeous pattern, particularly florals. I cannot resist some floral patterns. I don't know why. And this one just got me. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. I love that print. Just a beautiful cotton dress. And this, I think, was also $4.99. Yep. That's a size 7. So it's a little ways off for the child I'm thinking of, but we'll just hold on to it. And I will collect up other, little bits of things that I can get secondhand along the way. So, okay, that is all from that particular shopping experience. And now I have a couple other things that I'll show you. Okay, so here you see, this is just a cute little dinosaur t-shirt. This was actually a half price deal when I bought it. So it was like a little over $1. Great price. And then here, look, it's that floral weakness I was telling you about. Cute little dress from Old Navy. The 5T, just beautiful. It's a light denim material. Just very pretty. And this was $2.25. Great deal on that one. Beautiful. And then unicorn glitter look. Brand new, shrink wrapped. It says, I think it says 4+. I think I saw. Oh yeah, ages 3 to 99. 2 to 4 players, made in Germany. So you can see the original price there. It was $3.99. So I picked this up. I have some young ladies I thought would enjoy this. This will probably become a Christmas gift. Now I'll just kind of tuck it away for now. Never played it before, but I thought it looked fun. The little gemstones there. 60 sparkling crystals, easy rules for immediate fun, and it's for little unicorn fans. It only takes 10 minutes to play. So that's the other couple items that I had to share with you. So I hope you've enjoyed this thrifting extravaganza and seeing everything I bought. Please talk to me in the comments. I'd love to hear your latest finds, or if you have anything to say about anything I bought, please share with me. And I will be back again soon with another video. I'll talk to you then.